All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to this morning's routine weekly briefing for Central North Carolina, covering the next week, today through next Sunday. And let's get started with the upcoming weather pattern coming up here. This morning we had a few showers across us this morning. Going through a period of a little bit of drying here late this morning, and but we should see some scattered showers and isolated storms reforming later on today, and that threat for a few showers will continue through tonight. No heavy rain expected. This is more just fairly normal, traditional summertime showers and isolated storm threats. So nothing severe today. We're looking at that continuing through tomorrow as well. Maybe a little bit lower coverage tomorrow, and maybe focus a little more later in the day, but again, just isolated storms, nothing severe is expected today or tomorrow. It'll maintain the high humidity that we've had yesterday, and so we'll stay in this kind of a humid air mass through tomorrow. Once we get into midweek, as you can see there, the map there on the top right for Wednesday, we have a cold front that will be approaching from the north and west, and that will serve to increase our rain chances for Wednesday through Thursday, so just ahead of that. And the storms could be any time, even through Wednesday night. There could be any storms during the nighttime as well. So not just restricted to the afternoon through early evening hours. So should be a little bit of a wet period. It won't be raining the entire time, but definitely some scattered to numerous showers and storms there Wednesday and Thursday. By the time we get into Friday, that cold front is expected to track southeastward through our area Thursday night into early Friday. That will bring in a little bit of a drier air mass. We should see might have some rain chances down east on Friday, but other than that, most places are going to be dry on Friday and even into the weekend. So that's good news, and less humid as well. We have some lower dew points will be coming in over the weekend, so that will kind of clear us out and clear up some of the mugginess here for at least a couple days. Although it looks like we're going to start to see the humidity creeping back up once we get into Sunday. So, but overall, not too bad. Dry weather for a weekend. I think most of us will take that. Looking at the severe thunderstorm potential, we are looking pretty good. We do have a chance of storms through midweek. Again, fairly isolated today and tomorrow, a little more numerous on Wednesday, but no severe storms are expected with any of this. And looking at the precipitation forecast, the rainfall forecast, fairly light indications there, as you can see there today and tomorrow. A little bit of an uptick as you get into Wednesday and then down east on Thursday. But in general, no real significant heavy rain is expected. But that said, we're going to see some clusters of showers and isolated storms, and anytime you have that this time of year, and they're going to be slow moving. So, there could be, if this happens to fall over an urban area, definitely you could see some locally heavy rainfall totals. So, be on the lookout for that. Obviously, practice safe driving rules if you encounter heavy rain. But in general, our rivers are going to be in pretty good shape because it doesn't look like we're going to have any one area is going to be inundated with any rain. So, and then as we get into Friday, again, drying conditions Friday into the weekend. So that is good news. Looking at that excessive rainfall outlook, we do have a marginal risk Tuesday and Wednesday and across most of the Piedmont. Again, that's more for very isolated slow-moving showers and storms that could drop an inch or two over an isolated area. Nothing widespread. So no significant flash flooding is expected in the next few days. And it is that time of year. We are starting to talk about the tropical weather outlook. We have the top right there, you see the 2-day graphic with the current satellite, recent satellite picture from this morning. On the left is the 7-day outlook. And as you can see, tropical cyclone activity is not expected during the next week, so good news for that. But you know, it's always worth mentioning that we want to make sure you're all ready for the upcoming tropical season. So if you have any questions, you can visit noaa.gov/hurricane-prep or hurricanes.gov/hurricane-prep for some tips on how to prepare yourself and your community for the upcoming tropical season, which is supposed to be an active one by all accounts. Looking at the experimental graphical hazardous weather outlook, just to kind of sum up what our hazards are looking like this week. Again, that chance, that lightning you see there in the yellow, that's more traditional showers and storms as we normally expect this time of year. Nothing unusual, but remember, lightning can kill, so you always got to watch out for that. Excessive rainfall there for in the northern and western portions of the Piedmont Tuesday, Wednesday, and we're looking at a little bit of a period of hot weather expected on Thursday. That's mainly across the southeast sections. But again, that's a time of year now where you got to concern yourself with excessive heat, and it's still the #1 weather-related killer. So make sure you practice you know, so you're stay safe and keep yourself safe and your loved ones safe in the excessive heat as we start getting into the heat of the summertime. Looking ahead to next week, looks like we've got a 33 to 40% chance of above normal temperatures, mainly southeast, a little cooler off to our north and west, or a little indications of cooler, preferences for cooler conditions to our north and west. And looks like it might be a little bit damp as well, with indications of above normal precipitation expected over most of our area, including eastern North Carolina. So we're getting into widespread highs, mid to upper 80s as we get into next week as far as normal temperatures go, and lows in the mid to upper 60s. So the heat is coming as we figured it would. It's June. And again, to summarize, again, warm and humid today and through Tuesday, and just some scattered showers and isolated storms. Nothing severe is expected. Shower and storm chances do increase for Wednesday into Thursday. Ahead of that approaching cold front, that cold front will move through the area Thursday night into early Friday and will bring in drier and less humid conditions late Friday through Sunday. Little bit cooler Friday into Saturday, maybe slightly below normal temperatures for this time of year, but temperatures should start rebounding back to normal on Sunday. And hazards are very few, but again, the isolated downpour risk on Tuesday and Wednesday, especially across the north and western Piedmont. However, no significant flash flooding is expected. And you can see the local outlook for the Raleigh area down there. Again, highs in the 80s and mostly lows in the 60s to around 70.